You know, I've been spending some time thinking about the last couple of years, reflecting on this season that we're in and coming out of. And it reminded me of a proverb. And the proverb goes like this: if you love something, set it free. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. I was thinking about that proverb in the context of COVID-19, of the pandemic. And thinking about, asking myself the question, what are the things that I loved prior to the pandemic? What, if I go back to the latter part of 2019, the early first 2 months in 2020, what is it that I loved at that time? And what is it that, because of the pandemic, because of social distancing, because of isolation and the lockdowns and vaccine passports and on and on, all the wearing masks. What is it that I loved that I had to let go? And what is it that you've had to let go? And what is it that has come back now as the restrictions are being eased and as we're trying to get back to a more normal rhythm? What is it that's come back? And what is it that has not come back? You know, what is it that we loved that never was ours? What is it that we've loved that has come back to us and is still ours? I'm thinking, I'm imagining, and for everyone it's different, of course, but I'm imagining that prior to the pandemic, when it came to real estate, for example, maybe the thing that you loved was, for myself and my wife, we have a large space, so it's a fairly expansive home, and I loved and I still do actually, but I loved the master bedroom and the sitting area that we have in the master bedroom, as well as a beautiful ensuite. I loved the recreation room. And a friend of mine, he loves his man cave, and he loved it back then, he still loves it now. But there are some things that maybe we loved, but maybe the love component in terms of real estate is different today. One of the things that I've come to appreciate is the neighborhood that I live in. Now, I probably appreciated that prior, but now I really value the relationships in terms of the neighbors, in terms of that dynamic, and I love the thought of being able to get together again and have a party and have a barbecue, a backyard barbecue, kind of have a celebration together. See, these are some of the things that have been lost over the last couple of years, and I'm welcoming them back. Same thing at work. It used to be that every time around Christmas, our company, we would get together for a Christmas dinner at a restaurant. And that was a wonderful way to celebrate our collective responsibilities and our collective desire to be part of Home and Property team. And over the last couple of years, we haven't been able to do that. So our Christmases look quite different. Same with our team meetings. It used to be that we would meet in person. Now we meet via Zoom. And maybe the in-person meetings are not going to come back because we're finding that it's a lot more efficient to have team meetings by Zoom. We used to have the meetings once a month. Now we have them weekly, but they're shorter. And it's a way to touch base, to keep in touch. And so some things that we thought we loved back then in terms of our business, in terms of the real estate that we own, are different, and we're finding that we didn't. We've had to release them, and they haven't come back. Other things have come back. Anyway, something to think about. If you love something, set it free. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. Something to think about. I know it doesn't necessarily have a lot to do with real estate, but it does have to do with life. I hope you appreciate this musing of mine, and in any case, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week ahead, and we'll talk again soon.